Hello and welcome to Yoga with Glenn. I'm Glenn. Welcome to your holiday travel yoga flow. This little series is perfect if you just need to get away for a second and get moving, or if you have limited space. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It really helps out a lot. Hop into some comfy clothes. If you'd like to join me in your holiday attire, please do so. Hop on your mat or just a space that you have, and let's get started. To begin, meet me down on the ground, on your mat. If you don't have a mat, that's okay. Just a mat size place on the ground. I'm sitting on a blanket to make it a little bit more comfortable for me. If you have a bolster with you, great. If you have a pillow, great. Whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. But let's meet in Sukhasana, or easy cross-legged seated position. Nice tall spine, open heart space, level chin, and just begin to ground into whatever your space you're working on. Like I said, this is great for if you have limited space, maybe you're visiting family or friends. Just begin, leave everything else behind that you were doing before you clicked on the video. Take an easy inhale and easy exhale. Another inhale, moving just the stomach. Breathing with the diaphragm, and then exhale. Let it all go. And inhale, let's circle the arms up. Touch the palms overhead. And then take a nice lateral bend over to the right side, feeling length here in the left side body. Put a hand on the ground if you need some stability. And then inhale back to the top, and then exhale, opposite side. Doesn't have to be a deep lateral bend. As long as you're feeling some length here, that's fine. Inhale back to the top, and exhale back to the other side. Inhale, breathing from the belly, switch sides. And then inhale back to the top. Rest the palms, either palms down on the knee or palms up, whatever you like. Let's begin with some small movements in the head. Bring one ear to a shoulder. Roll the head back so you're looking up at the sky or the ceiling, and then exhale. Ear to the other shoulder and all the way down. Reverse the circle. Inhale. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to sky, and then exhale. Right ear, right shoulder, chin down to the chest. One more time, reverse the shoulder, reverse the roll of the neck. Ear to shoulder, chin to sky, and then exhale. Ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Inhale, bring the chin back up to neutral. Clasp the hands, bring the forearms together. And let's roll out the wrists. Some nice movement in the arms. This will warm up the shoulders a little bit. Reverse the circle of the wrists. Just to warm the body a little bit. Come to stillness, release, and then come off of your prop if you're sitting on a prop. And come onto all fours, either on your mat, or if you don't have a mat with you, just a space on the floor. Come to a neutral table posture. And then with an inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, drop the belly, lift the tailbone for cow pose. And then exhale, just the opposite. Tuck the tailbone, round the spine. Chin falls towards the chest for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Really focus on pressing through the earth, sending the spine up towards the sky, wrapping the shoulder blades around the rib cage. And then the opposite, let the shoulder blades fall back. Tailbone up towards the sky. Really drop the belly, breathing into the belly. You can bend at the elbows here, lifting the chin and chest. And then exhale. Round. Release the toes if you like. Come up onto the fingertips. mostly spider fingers, kind of like you're holding a cupcake maybe underneath the hand. And walk the fingers back towards the knee for super cats. And then release back down to neutral table posture. Tuck the toes if they're not already. And then press yourself back into a downward facing dog, pressing through the earth with the hands, not scrunching up in the shoulders, but let there be space between the ears and the biceps and the shoulders. Tailbone up to the sky, making this nice V or A shape with the body. You can pedal out the legs here if you like to feel length in the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves. Wherever you need to make yourself feel comfortable, move around however you like. And then meet yourself in the middle, walk the hands towards the feet and the feet towards the hands. Once you get into this standing forward fold, bend the knees quite a bit so the torso rests against the thighs. You can be playful here, sway back and forth. Bring some weight onto the heels, onto the toes. And after your next exhale, inhale, halfway lift, growing long through the spine. It's extending through the crown, the top of the head. And then exhale, fold. Same thing, nice bend in the knees. And when you're ready, inhale. Another halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. And inhale, rise all the way up, circling the arms, touching the palms overhead, and bring the hands down to heart center. Inhale, lift the hands up over the head, nice back bends, and then dive straight forward with an exhale, back into this standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Circle the arms up. Touch the palms overhead and bring the hands down to heart center. Light bend in the knees here. Load up and then drive the hands up. Another back bend, pushing the hips forward. And then exhale, dive. Forward folds. Torso against the knees if you need it. Or if you like folding with the legs straight, that's okay too. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Circle the arms up, touch the palms overhead, and bring the hands down to heart center. Step back a little bit. With this left leg, toes pointed out 30, maybe 45 degrees. Whatever you need to remain, or to let the back heel remain on the ground. A bend in this front knee. Hands and arms come up, straight up for warrior one. Our hips are pointed forward. A breath here. And then step forward with this front foot. Pivot this back foot and open up into warrior two, feeling nice and open here. Open across the heart, shoulders stacked over hips. Gaze over this front hand. Come back for a reverse warrior and then windmill the arms down to the mat or the floor, wherever you are. Plant the hands, step back into high plank, shift forward, lower down, flip the toes, chaturanga vinyasa. Flow through either upward facing dog or high cobra or low cobra, wherever you are in your practice. And then with an exhale, flip the toes and press back into downward facing dog. Again, walk the hands towards the feet towards the hands. Meet yourself in the middle. And then inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise. Circle the arms up. Touch the palms overhead. And bring the hands down to heart center with an exhale. Same thing, opposite side. We'll go through our warriors. Our warrior one, take a step forward this time. Leave the back foot where it is, maybe turn it out 30, 45 degrees maybe. Just enough to let the heel remain on the ground. Take a nice bend in this front knee, front toes pointed forward. Shoulders stacked over hips, hips pointed forward. Arms up, palms facing in. A breath, and then exhale, step back, open up the arms, set yourself up for this warrior two. Nice length here in the hips. Open yourself up, open the heart space, open the space behind the heart. Extend through the arms, gazing over the front fingertips, and inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, windmill the arms down to the mat, step back into high plank, shift forward and lower down, flow through Chaturanga Vinyasa, upward facing dog or high cobra, and then meet me in downward facing dog. Bring the knees to the mat for table posture, and then flip the legs around, come onto your bottom, and then slowly roll yourself onto your back. Staying in this semi-bridge pose, not bridge pose, just on your back with your knees bent, soles of the feet on the ground. Extend one leg up, the right leg in my case, and then fold that ankle over the left knee. Reach up and grab a hold of your thigh, and try to let your back sink down onto the ground. Hopefully the shoulders still touch the ground. If this is too much for you, you can just remain here with the sole of the foot on the ground. But if you're here, interlace the fingers over the thigh, one hand on the outside of the thigh, the other hand on the inside of this triangle you're making. Just let yourself sink back and feel the nice length you're creating here in the right glute. If you want to turn it up just a little bit, extend the left leg. So the foot is up towards the sky, the bottom of the foot up towards the ceiling. Be mindful of your breath here. If this is difficult in any way, you're welcome to regress, but if you'd like to stay here, your breath will carry you through. You can rebend if you like. Place the sole of the foot on the ground. Hands out to the side. Extend the right leg. Push the heel up towards the ceiling and then rebend. Sole of the foot on the ground. Same thing, opposite side. Extend the left leg up. Left ankle across the right knee. One hand goes in between the legs in this little triangle you're making. The other hand on the outside. Opposite stack the fingers this time behind the thigh. And then roll back. So your head's on the ground, back on the ground, shoulders on the ground. Again, if this is inaccessible to you, you can release the hands and just be on the ground, sole of the foot on the ground in this figure four. But if you're following along, you'd like to turn it up just a little bit. Extend the right leg, feeling this length on the left glute. Breathing. Nice fulfilling inhales. Easy exhales. And exhale, release, sole of the foot back on the ground, release the hands, arms out to the side. Extend the left knee, press the left heel up to the sky, and then rebend the knee. Sole of the foot on the ground. Come onto your side in this fetal posture, a quick recovery posture, before we press ourselves up to a seat. If you'd like to press yourself up to Sukhasana, you can. Or if you prefer Hero's Pose, you're more than welcome to go into Hero's Pose. I'd like to take you through just a short meditation. So if you'd like a prop for this, more than welcome to grab any prop you like. If not, just Sukhasana or Hero's Pose. If you're in Hero's Pose, stack the hands, palms facing up in the lap. If you're here in Sukhasana, you can take any mudra you like. Palms over the knees, palms facing up. Any mudra with the fingers. Just come, relax. Relax the eyes closed, and I'll take you through this short meditation. Let your breath return to a normal rhythm. Feel gratitude for your body as it just carried you through these movements, for the time you took for your well-being today. If you're around family and friends for the holidays, feel grateful for them too. As you inhale, envision positive energy and calmness surrounding you. As you exhale, release any lingering tension or stress. Embrace this present moment, knowing that you carry this tranquility with you. Carry this mindful awareness with you throughout the holidays and even beyond. You can relax the eyes open. Come back into your space. I want to thank you for sharing this practice with me.